Hey everybody, welcome into Northern Life and thanks for being here with us on this Monday. Of course, the inauguration pushed us back here to 6:30, so we appreciate all the stragglers making their way in here to the CBS 6:30 viewing of us right now.
And if you always watch us at 6:30, thank you.
Yeah.
But since we had to wait the extra 6 hours, it comes down to this. Ladies and gentlemen, cats and dogs watching at home, no longer just the two of us. We are joined by our favorite co-host, who is back from maternity leave. Welcome back, Briggs LeSavage, here in the studio.
By myself over here for the whole show. Oh, it's so great to be back, you guys.
Happy to have you, Briggs.
Oh, I missed you guys. Oh, this is so festive. Me with some fireworks.
Yeah.
Look at that, look how Briggs.
Coming back with a bang.
Just sparkling.
Oh, but how are you? How is everything?
Oh, doing really well, doing really well. It's good to be back, you know, mixed emotions for sure. But I walked in this morning and I felt like I had like a new job or something. I felt like it was like the first day of work. It was so exciting. I like laid out my clothes the night before and got all ready, packed my lunch. And
First day of school type
it
endeavor?
felt like that. I even felt, you know, a little nervous. I'm like, wait, I've done this for 8 years. I should know what's going on.
Yeah.
But,
Did you remember all your logins and everything like that?
No, I still can't get into my emails.
So don't send Briggs any emails there.
No.
Not yet.
Oh, but Briggs did send us this photo earlier. This is what Wells looked like before your first day back. And I just think it's so sweet because he's giving you a smile. He's like, Mom, you're going to have a great first day.
Right? I know. How could you leave that face?
Oh, that is also tough.
I took a look at him in his car seat this morning. I was like, man, do I have to go back? No, just kidding. I am happy to be back, but I know Wells is very happy too because he is with my mom and my dad. Yeah, for the next several months, Grandma and Grandpa are taking care of him while we get the daycare thing figured out. So they were so excited. I showed up at their house this morning and they had a sign on the front door that said, "Welcome, Wells." And my mom had like activities planned for him. She made him some little black and white shapes to look at because they love looking at that stuff. And yeah, they already were playing with him a bunch this morning. Took him for a walk, it sounds like, because it's been, you know,
It was really
Yeah, it's actually nice outside.
Yeah, you know, not with the cold weather that we're going to be seeing, but save that for the nice days.
Who made the hat for him? That's an awesome hat.
That
With the
hat,
Harry
yes. That was my husband Matt's parents. Yeah, they ordered that one. It said protected by Harry and CJ. And it had, look, a little perfect little imitation there of the boys. His
He's just
brothers.
a sweet little guy.
I know. Everybody always asks how the dogs are liking Wells, and they like him. I think Harry is a little bit more like kind of confused, a little jealous, you know, because he used to be kind of the golden child.
It's like, Mom, I was your only son.
It's like, who is this guy? But they like him a lot, and they're very like gentle with him. They sniff him and lick him and stuff, and then Harry just kind of stands back. Where CJ, our lab, is very into him. He's always like checking him out, making sure he's okay. So it's very cute.
Good dog. Well, and, you know, what kind of activities did you do when you were on leave? Did you mostly stay at home? Did you get out and about?
I tried to get out and about because, you know, it's hard when you're on leave and you're so used to a routine that, you know, I tried to make it as fun as possible. Do one thing outside the house at least every day. We dressed him up for plenty of Vikings games. There he is wearing some jeans too. Isn't that funny? I know they barely fit him because he got so big so quick. We went to the aquarium. That's Wellesley at the aquarium there.
Looks like he's enjoying it.
Yeah, he had a great time. He also wore some Packers outfits too because, you know, Matt's a Packers fan.
Sure.
And then, tried on his snowsuit, which fits a lot better now. When I put him on it for the first time the night of the Christmas City of the North Parade, and it was so big, and then I just put it on him again last week, and
he's growing.
Yeah,
What a sweet smile. What a sweet
I know,
little
right?
kid.
I think the next video you showed us, I believe it was, he might be taking over Hunter's band someday.
Oh, boy.
It seems like Wells is taking after Hunter in the
Here we
piano
go.
department.
Yeah, I got this toy on Facebook Marketplace for him. It's like the Fisher-Price toy that every baby apparently loves. So here he is playing, it's like a kick-it piano thing.
No way!
Yeah, and he loves it. He kicks it with his feet and just smiles. Like as soon as I lay him on that mat, like he knows what's up and he's ready to kick his piano. He's just so excited. So I don't know if he smiles in this video, but usually he's smiling. He's like, "What's going on? I'm on my piano."
Probably a better piano player than Hunter.
He probably is, honestly. It
We're
wouldn't take
training
much.
early.
It wouldn't take
Just
much.
kidding. Just
Hey, I
kidding.
started playing in bars when I was 14 years old, so Wells, he's pretty close to
Start
it.
early.
Yes.
That also sounds like Wells also a big fan of, is it Raffi?
Raffi.
Raffi.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah,
music?
Raffi's like a kid's artist from when I was young.
What?
We used to listen to Raffi all the time. Yeah, he's got some classic hits. So if you got some kids at home, highly recommend Raffi. He sings like Banana Phone. That's one of his big ones. And Shake a Toe or something kind of weird.
And I did provide a photo of Raffi too, in case you wanted this.
perfect.
I think American
There he is.
Canadian
wow.
musician.
Baby
Okay.
Beluga, that's why that whale is there. The beluga
sounds
whale.
familiar.
Yeah, Baby Beluga in the deep blue sea. Yeah, I know all the songs now,
got
so
them
I
all
can
down.
sing them. Yeah, I
Oh.
shouldn't do more, because the copyright and
Sure.
infringement. Don't want to
Yep.
get onto that with Raffi.
Oh, cute. Well, I think,
Yeah.
Shania, can we skip this next one? I think we got a couple messages
Oh,
to get
sure.
to for Briggs.
Let's do it.
The first one comes from a viewer. Happy to have you back. Texting our new text line, by the way, Briggs.
Yeah,
Got
I
a
heard
text
about
line.
this.
We got Vernon and Leanna from Eveleth, who texted us the other day saying they were looking forward to you being back and the chance to see all of those photos of Wells, which we actually just showed, a ton right there. Many more to come. And also, we got one more from a big-time viewer. His name is Matt, who is also your husband. Says, Briggs, Wellesley, and I love you so much. We're so lucky to have you in our lives. You're the most kind, caring, and selfless person I've ever met. And I feel extremely thankful to be able to be your husband. And Wellesley is so lucky to have you to be his mom. You're the best. Don't work too hard. Winky face love, Matt and Wellesley.
Oh man, I've already cried enough today. Dropping them on. I know. Oh, that's so sad. Thank you, Matt. That's very sweet. And thank you, Wells, too.
Yeah, I like
Oh,
Wellesley. I
man.
like saying Wellesley.
Yeah,
That's a sweet
right? I
name.
know. It's kind of a fun little nickname. I didn't intend for it to be, but then we just caught on, and I think he likes it.
It's a very hockey name. What's up, Wellesley?
Wellesley.
today?
Yeah.
Wellesley.
But very
He'll
happy to
probably
have
be
you.
a
back.
hockey
Yep.
player. We'll see. His
Yeah.
husband. My husband. My husband. Yeah, he's a little young for that. Maybe someday. But yeah, big hockey guy, Matt. So
Big hockey
yeah.
guy. Well, if you'd like to send your congrats and welcome back words to Briggs LaSavage here, you can text us at 218-900-3830. And feel free to send her all sorts of photos of dogs,
Oh,
too.
please do. I got to get that text line on my phone. Yeah,
yeah.
Get those dog pictures coming up.
Get them our way. Hey, coming up, a Duluth man is making well-known outerwear out of his garage. We stop by next.
Welcome back, folks. We all know how important it is to have the correct outerwear for the winter here in the Northland, especially on a day like today. And there's a man making some of the best gear out of his garage in Duluth.
Yeah, the Empire Wool and Canvas Company has been keeping people warm for years, creating clothing out of the best materials.
We met the man behind the well-known merchandise, watching him get to work at his office.
My name is Kevin Kinney, and I'm the owner of Empire Wool and Canvas Company. I have been in this garage hidden in Lakeside in the Duluth neighborhood for about 18 years. So toboggan travel into boundary waters, northern climates, Canada, Alaska, northern Europe is our market. And we really excel at keeping people warm and comfortable well below zero.
And you said that my dad is planning on getting me one for Christmas? Is there a surprise ruin there? Did something happen here?
No, your father and I talked about this in the last few days, and,
Okay.
and we're building you a shirt.
Oh my gosh. Well, can we try to maybe put it together with you?
I can do some of it. We're not going to
Okay.
get the entire thing done, but what I have on the table in front of me are a couple of sleeves, and there are two here, one for you, one not for you.
Okay.
Let's move this one forward. I've got a front and a back that are just basic panels of fabric. I've already gone ahead and put the hood together. I've got a little security pocket on the inside for wallet keys, things that would otherwise punch through the wool.
Oh, sure.
And then a larger outer pocket. So we're going to start by working on my little overlock serger machine here. Just going to finish up these seams and keep them from fraying on the inside of the garment. And for those of you who don't understand industrial sewing machines, home sewing machines are great, but these are truly power tools.
Jeez.
Mind your fingers. And what I do is I bounce between a number of machines in this shop all day, every day. I call it a ballet of disaster. I'm lucky to be up here in Duluth because there are probably 30 of us hiding in garages and sheds and basements doing this kind of work. We are a small, quirky, funny, tight-knit community of little manufacturers. Everybody seems to have a specialty.
And yours is wool.
Mine is wool and canvas outerwear. Wow. Yeah. Living this far north, we're not really worried about getting wet this time of year. We're worried about staying dry from the inside. And wool, as it stands, excels at that because it's always transporting moisture away from you, even when you're not warm enough to do it yourself, which is what's required with synthetics. So, the fabric I'm working in is actually wool blankets. And after 18 years of playing around, I've settled on these because they act like polyester fleece. They're large, they're warm, you've got a lot of loft to them, they're infinitely washable.
Do you sell around the world, or do you sell?
All 7 continents.
All 7
I've
continents.
never sold to the Coast Guard, and I've never sent anything to Iceland, but that's about it. Yeah.
Can you talk about some of the things that your clothing has been featured on?
Several seasons of Alone.
Yes.
There's a lot of it in Canada, Alaska, Northern Europe again. If you look closely at Dallas Seavey's feet at the end of the Iditarod, he's wearing our boots.
Really? Do you yourself get out and do a lot of like outdoor camping and
Yes.
and winter camping?
Winter camping, I've also got a number of winter sports I like, so I've had a chance to really, put my money where my mouth is when it comes to being in cold weather.
So let's say summer is lame.
Summer is late.
From start to end, how long does it take usually to make a full, let's say, outer coat?
Goodness. About 38 years and a few hours. So I have a major component there. I've got a couple of sleeves and a hood. I'm going to bounce over a really large, loud machine over here.
Sweet.
Alrighty. So I've got a front stuck on the back here. I've got a hole for the hood to go in. This is what's known as a walking foot machine. It's actually 2 feet that hold things very authoritatively. I'm using it because it just manages these bulky seams very well. All I'm doing now is running around the outside of that seam where the hood goes on to lock it down for life. I've had opportunity to work around a lot of what cripples other garments. I'm not a big fan of using separating zippers because it's the first part of a garment to break. So I've gone to using snaps. These have been in this garment for 15, 16 years. And they're still there. I pre-wash all the fabrics. If I could get the thread back on the spool, I would wash it too. I just want to make sure that when it goes out the door, it's as easy to care for as it can be. Just turn that right side out and get a peek at it.
Wow.
Ta-da.
Oh my gosh. Crazy. Can I try it on?
It's probably small.
Okay. Probably is a little small. That's okay though. Nice and toasty.
Watch your head.
I know, right? It's warm. That's for sure. Look at that with the hood. Wow.
You could hang out outside forever.
Right? I'm ready to go. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That's solid.
I like the color too.
Seriously. Wow. Oh, it's so cozy.
Fine looking jacket.
It is. It's really, really nice. So we'll talk more about this, I believe, coming up after the break here.
So you have that jacket now, right?
I do. I should have brought it. I don't know why I didn't think to bring it, but it is seriously one of the warmest things ever. And the thing about wool is that it keeps you warm, but it also wicks away moisture. So you don't get like overheated. It's okay in like the fall, spring, winter. It really keeps you warm. But the advantage about wool is that, like I said, it wicks away moisture. So if you get wet, you don't like stay soaked.
Yeah.
It dries pretty quickly, which is super cool.
Good. And I suppose you could do some serious work in that jacket too. We saw the patches on the sleeves. So if you're out there cutting your wood or whatever, for heating the old cabin.
Exactly.
Perfect jacket for that.
I still have to stack some wood, so it might still be a future
For this
blindfold.
year already?
Yeah, I got 2 huge loads, so it didn't stack from this fall, so it's still sitting in a pile.
Oh no, Hunter, where?
He's been waiting for me to come back to help, I think. Oh,
I need
gosh.
Briggs.
I'm busy.
She's back from leave, so that means she can help me with my wood
There we
pile.
go. It's perfect. It's going to happen soon, but we're going to move that in the spring. That's going to be something coming
Great.
up soon. But
Yeah,
there we
2
go.
thumbs up to
Yeah.
Kevin
Yeah.
and his jackets.
Yeah.
Those
He's
look really
amazing.
great. Yeah, if you'd like to see what Kevin is up to, you can always follow him on Facebook. You can also find more of his work at empirecanvasworks.com.
Yeah, really nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
Super nice guy. Also, we're looking back at that. I was like, Kevin might be my long lost dad.
Kind of looks like
We
you.
kind of have a little resemblance. Yeah, Dad, I love you out there, but we look very similar.
You better start getting into wool, man.
Yeah.
You got to take carry on his legacy.
How you
Some
doing?
hidden talents.
Yeah, I'm terrible with a sewing machine.
Oh, well, hey, guess what, you guys? Our friends at Midwest Communications are back with the start of their 2025 Twin Ports Great Medallion Hunt. They're giving you the chance to win a 2025 Ski-Doo snowmobile from Duluth Lawn and Sport and $5,000 cash from Fond du Lac Casino, too. So that's a pretty big prize. They have already hit, actually, a 3-inch clear acrylic disc somewhere on public property in the city of limits of Duluth. Superior Proctor looks a lot like this. I don't know if
find
you can. Yeah, I won, so don't bother.
already got it.
Just kidding.
Some inside hints.
This is a replica of the one that they hid. So you can see very small, not so large, and it's clear. So, it's going to blend in with, anything.
Pretty much anything.
Yeah.
Also, with the temperatures outside, I don't know if a lot of people are going to be out searching right away.
Yeah,
so
be careful.
Maybe if you want to take the risk, bundle up.
Make sure you
Get some
bundle
wool.
up. What's nice about this year, though, is there's not as much snow, so I bet it's a little bit
Yeah.
easier to find,
True.
because usually he buries it in the snow. So we'll have to
Yeah.
see what happens here.
Oh yeah, Hunter has the inside knowledge too.
I
Oh,
do.
do
I
you?
know
Do
how
you
it
know
all
where
gets
it's
done.
hidden?
I don't know where it is. No,
Sure,
I don't think they tell anybody except for
Okay.
the one person that hides it. But yeah, I know all about like how they do it and what goes on into it. So it should be a little bit easier to find this year because there's no
Okay.
snow. We'll see what happens.
And they write the clues themselves, and they're
Yes.
always like really impressive clues.
They're impressive.
It takes like usually a week or sometimes 2 for someone to find this thing because the clues
Yeah.
are just that good.
Yes.
Yeah. They make
So-
you think. Make
Yep.
you think. Hey, Briggs, I know you were gone. You were talking. We were talking about onion smell on Hunter's hands.
Okay.
And we're talking about Hunter's love for the scent that comes through a car wash. So yeah, you missed a lot.
I missed that conversation. I heard the onion ones, but the car wash is new.
But viewers are apparently on Hunter's side. They love the smell too. We got a Mary from
Oh.
Coquet who texted us a photo saying, "Simple pleasures, Hunter. You are correct. It is
Yep.
a great smell at the car wash. Love the show. Watch every day."
Aw.
And then we also had somebody who actually had a tip for Hunter as opposed to rolling down his window to get the scent. They said, "Hunter, you can just turn on your blower fan to cold and on high during that rainbow wash so you can get it smelling like that in your car. At least it works for them."
That's smart, but I like to shove my nose right onto the bubbles, like roll down the window and actually, you know what I mean?
Down the window in the car wash?
You missed this talk. I roll down in the car wash before the jets come back, and I waft it in, and I smell the bubbles. It smells amazing, Briggs.
You're
you
a
should try
daring
it.
man.
I
No,
am.
I'm not
You're
trying
not gonna
that.
try it.
I'm not trying that. My car is
We're
going
not
to get all
trying.
wet.
Also, turn your car off when you're getting gas.
Yes, that's a
Turn
good
your
point.
car off.
Very
Oh,
true.
man. We'll take a look at what's coming up tomorrow after the break.
Hey, before we go today, Mondays are a slog for football fans and everybody out there, but now there is a happy silver lining. Coors Light announcing it will be temporarily changing its name to Mondays Light in solidarity with folks who party too hard coming up on Super Bowl Sunday. The new name will come on a limited time 12-pack packaging, turning a case of the Mondays into the real thing. And the idea came after the beer brand debuted advertisements that misspelled their phrase Mountain Cold Refreshment as Mountain Cold Refreshment, even including here in Times Square.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I guess if that works, that works. That's
Case of
genius.
the Mondays.
Also, let's move the Super Bowl to a Saturday. Why have it on a Sunday night? It makes no sense to me.
Make Monday a holiday.
Yeah, there we go.
I agree
Yeah.
with that. That's a good idea, Hunter. Submit that to the NFL. Well, hey, coming up tomorrow, even though Hunter won't be here with us, we're going to have a 2-part blindfold at the Boat Club restaurant in Duluth. These 2 guys are going to learn about etiquette and how to have good manners at the dinner table. Was this new information to you both? Or?
What do you
I've always
think?
got my elbows in my food and eating with my hands and chocolate in my mouth full. Hey, we did learn a lot, though. There's a lot of other things
Yeah.
that people don't think about eating with proper etiquette. And
Yeah.
we really did learn a lot, Ryan.
It's not even just about manners, it's about having the dining experience, as we
Yes.
were talking about. Yeah.
A lot of it's just
So,
taking your time and
pinkies
being,
up.
enjoying. Yes.
We're
Pinkies
classy.
up.
Well, thanks for joining us. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, have a great rest of your Monday.
Find some time to throw a line or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.